Libra, you saw 1111 and something stopped you. Not because you were looking for it, not because you were searching for a sign or sitting somewhere waiting for the universe to speak. You were just living your day, moving through the ordinary texture of your life, and then suddenly there it was. That number, those 4 digits, lined up in a way that felt like anything but coincidence. And in the moment you saw it, something shifted in your chest, a feeling you cannot quite name but cannot quite dismiss either, a sense that something is happening, that something is moving, that the universe is trying to get your attention about something specific, something you have been thinking about more than you want to admit, something that involves another person and an unresolved energy between you that has been sitting in your awareness like a question without an answer. You were guided here, Libra, and what I am about to share with you is exactly what that number was trying to tell you. You have been carrying something, a connection that will not let you rest, a person who occupies the quiet spaces of your day even when you have tried to redirect your attention elsewhere. And the weight of what is unresolved between you has been heavier lately than usual, more present, more insistent, as if the energy itself is building towards something and will not allow you the comfortable numbness of simply waiting indefinitely without feeling the urgency of what is at stake. That urgency is real, Libra, and it is not coming from anxiety or fear or the overthinking that you are so familiar with. It is coming from something deeper than that. From the part of you that reads energy before your mind has had a chance to analyze it, from the intuitive center of who you are that has always known more than you give it credit for. Something is shifting between you and this person. And the 1111 you keep seeing is not random. It is a marker, a signal from the universe that you are at a point of alignment, that the energetic conditions between you and this connection have reached a particular configuration that is rare and significant and worthy of your full attention right now. Have you been feeling this? This sense that something is about to move, about to change, about to finally step out of the suspended state it has been in and become something real and tangible and undeniable? Leave a comment and tell me, because what I am feeling in your energy right now is very specific, and I want to know if it matches what you have been sensing. Let me speak about what 1111 actually means for you in this moment, because this number is not simply a lucky sign or a generic message of positivity from the universe. In the context of your specific energy and this specific connection, it carries something much more precise than that. 11. 11 is the number of mirrors, of 2 energies reflecting each other, of a connection between 2 people that operates on a frequency that is higher and more resonant than ordinary attraction or ordinary compatibility. When this number appears repeatedly in the life of someone who is thinking about another person, it is often because the connection between those 2 people is operating on a soul level, because what exists between them is not simply circumstantial or casual, but is part of something larger, something that was written into the blueprint of both their journeys before either of them fully understood what they were moving toward. And the mirror quality of this number is significant for what is happening between you and this person right now, because what I feel in the energy is that you are reflecting something back to each other. Something that each of you needs to see. Something that the connection itself is designed to reveal about yourselves, about what love can actually be, about what you are each capable of when you stop holding back and allow what is real to be fully real. That revealing is what is happening. That is what the universe is pointing toward with every 1111 you have been seeing. Not just that this connection matters, though it does, but that it is time, that the energy has reached the point of readiness where what has been internal and private and carefully managed is being called forward into something more expressed, more honest, more fully present in the shared reality between you. Something is moving in this person's energy toward you. I want to be honest that I speak about this intuitively and openly rather than as absolute certainty about another person's choices. But what I feel is a softening, a movement past whatever has been creating hesitation or distance, a growing clarity in them about what they actually want that is becoming harder to keep contained within the safe boundaries of where things have been. They have been thinking about you. The 1111 energy moves in both directions. And the mirror that this number represents means that what you have been feeling, that sense of urgency, that awareness of something building, is not a one-sided experience. The energy between two people who share this kind of soul-level connection moves through both of them simultaneously. What you feel, they feel in their own way. What is building in you is building in them as well. And the alignment that 1111 is marking is the moment when both of those internal experiences reach a point of simultaneous readiness. When the energy that has been building in two separate inner worlds finally creates enough shared momentum to move into the space between you and become something neither of you can continue to navigate alone. Libra, does this speak to something you have been sensing about this person? About a shift in their energy toward you that you have felt, even in the absence of explicit communication? Tell me in the comments. Your intuition about this connection is sharper than you know, and I want to honor that. Now, here's what I want you to understand about your role in what is happening. Because 1111 is not a passive sign. It is not the universe telling you to sit back and wait for things to unfold around you. It is an activation, a call to a particular kind of presence and intentionality that the moment requires. What is being asked of you right now is to get honest with yourself first before anyone else about what you actually want from this connection, about what you are willing to receive and what you are willing to offer, about whether the hesitation that has lived in you around this person is genuine wisdom or whether it is the familiar Libra pattern of overthinking something beautiful into a problem that does not actually exist. Because here is the truth about 1111 Libra. It appears when you are in alignment, when your thoughts and your feelings and your deeper knowing are all pointing in the same direction. When the confusion has served its purpose of making you examine things carefully, and what remains after all that examination is something clear and true and worth trusting, the confusion is lifting. What is underneath it, what has been underneath it all along, if you are willing to look honestly, is a knowing. A quiet, steady, unambiguous knowing about what this connection means to you and what you want it to become. That knowing is the message of 1111 for you right now. Not a promise about what the other person will do, not a guarantee of a specific outcome, but a confirmation of what is true in you. And an invitation to stop treating your own truth as something that needs more evidence before it deserves to be trusted. You have been gathering evidence for long enough, Libra. You have been analyzing and weighing and considering from every angle in the way that only you can. And all of that careful consideration has brought you to this moment, to this number, to this reading, because something in you already knows what it knows and is ready to stop pretending that it does not. What part of this message is speaking to your heart right now? What is the knowing that has been sitting beneath all the overthinking, the one you keep arriving at and then second guessing? Leave it in the comments. Say it out loud, even if only here, because naming what is true is the first step toward allowing it to be real. As we close this reading, I want to leave you with something grounding to carry forward. The 1111 that stopped you was not an accident. Nothing that genuinely stops you is ever an accident. The universe communicates through the moments of interruption, through the numbers that appear when your guard is down and your awareness is open, through the readings that find you at exactly the right moment. This is that moment for you. Not a moment of passive waiting, but a moment of active alignment, of getting honest with yourself, of trusting the knowing that has survived all your careful analysis and is still sitting there steady and clear, telling you what is true. The energy between you and this person is real, it is significant, and it is moving, not because the universe is forcing an outcome, but because two people who share this kind of connection have a natural gravity toward each other that becomes harder to resist the more aligned each of them becomes with their own truth. Get aligned with yours, Libra. Trust what you know. Trust the quiet center of yourself that has been speaking beneath all the noise. And trust that when you do, what is meant for you in this connection will find its way to you with the ease and the rightness of something that was always supposed to happen. You are in alignment. The number told you so. And you are right on time.